Alright, hello friends. Today we're unboxing the Knox Art 36-inch Fandelier with foldable fan blades. It's a chandelier. It's a fan. It's a Fandelier. Okay, so we got instructions. Looks like the down shaft for the fan part. Here we have fan bulb holder, attachment to hold the fan in there. That's what that goes into. Alright. Little box here with, what do we got? Okay, we have the remote. And looks like our little motherboard here. The brains of the outfit. You could say, let's open that up if we can. Yes, we can. Alright. So, looks like just magnets on there. Some neodyne magnets to hold that on there, I guess. Okay, it's interesting. So, what? Looks like in here we have. Is that? I'm looking like it's a white gloves. Okay, that's
pretty cool.
Nice, white gloves. Okay, that's interesting. Put this stuff over here. Okay, that I am gonna have to get some scissors probably. Oh wait, never mind. I'll just unwrap here. That is, thank you. Alright, so this looks like our LEDs. Nicely shrunk wrapped on there. So I'll pull them off there, please. So that's that. Some assembly required, obviously. Put those there. We got now is our fan cover. It's a couple different bases you can use. We'll find out when we install it. Alright, and a little bag of screws, and looks like some double-sided tape there. Okay, so now we have, okay, the main part here with the blades and everything. So there's that part. So our fan blades are right up here. They tuck in nicely so you can't even see it really, so that's pretty cool. And this part here is where everything's going to attach to, I assume. So put that over here. That's pretty heavy. Probably about 15 pounds. Alright, so that's that. Next we have a nice little piece of styrofoam there. And then we have our light fixture part here. So yeah, so there's that right there. That's going to go around the base of it. And I think that's about it. Everything arrived nicely. No damage. that's it. All right, my friends. So we're gonna get into the instructions here and get this all put together, make a video of that. So thanks for watching this unboxing. If you want to know how to put the installation box in the ceiling, I replaced my original light one with one that's suitable for fans, a little housing. So we did that. We're going to go ahead and put this together, and we'll show you how we do that. Alrighty, so first thing we want to do is hang the fan mount on here. So I'm going to put that on there. So first things first, we're going to run a screw through washer there. If we can. And we can't because the washer they gave us is too small. Interesting. Okay, so thinking that I have some other washers that'll work, so hang on. Alright, so we got a screw here. You know what? Let's do it this way. And we'll try to fit it into that hole right there. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay, and we have another screw with a washer over here. And that is going to have to move over this way. Okay. Alright, so let's loosen this one up a little bit and move it over. My goodness, it's going to be a fun one. Okay, so let's try to get that more in the middle if we can. Okay, that's going to probably go into the sheetrock there. Where's our mounting hole? It is right there. Get that lined up. I can do this one in as well. Okay. Okay. Get that nice and tight on there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that holds me, so it should hold the fan, I'm guessing. That would be a good theory. Okay. Okay. This side's in a little bit though, so I think I might take this out, put a washer in between that and that to give it a little bit more up so it's even. So let's do that actually. Back here. Now that we have our ceiling mount all in, we are going to this, we can see here. Take this little pin out. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, so carefully feed your wires into this, our down rod here. Okay, just like that. Now this is going to go onto there. This pin goes back through there. Let's see if I can get you guys a view here. Hang on one second. All right, that's a little better for you. I'm going to put this pin through there. Make sure our wires don't get stabbed or anything. Okay. So put that pin through there. You kind of look through the top. Yeah, you can see that's not messing with the wires. And then put our little pin on the other side to hold that in place. Ouch, poked myself. So that's through there like that. Okay. Now we should be able to set screws so we can screw those a little tighter. The screws on the side. These ones here, we'll tighten up a little bit. That way it won't turn around on us, I guess. Okay. And we tighten up this other one here as well. I think that's what it says to do. Hoping the wires weren't in the way there. Probably not. Okay. Screws and washers. Assembly. Rotating wires. Align the holes at the bottom of the down rod. Here's. Okay, let's go hang the fan now. We can move this part down over the top. And now we can go put this, hang this bulb part up on our mount that we put in. So let's move us back over there. We'll get a view of that. Okay, so we got this up here. And I'm gonna just kind of work this up here onto there and set it in place if I can. What's in the way? Nothing's in the way. There we go. Alright, so we got that up there now. Kind of just set the ball in place over the top of that here. Let's go take a look what we did here. Okay, so I basically mounted the ball part in this, our frame. Okay, now we have our wires and everything right here. And let's make sure this is going to be able to go up on there. Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but that's that for now. Now I think we'll see what else we got to do. We got our fan hanging now for the most part. And a little bit more assembly required, but so far so good. That's what we're looking at. So we'll be right back on the next step here. All right, next we're hooking up our wires. So this one's kind of in a confined area here. I'm going to try to get the black one on there first. I got small space there. Okay. So we'll get our black wire on there. Combine it with this one. Okay. Okay. That one's on there, so we're going to tuck that out of the way now. You want your wires separated from the other wires if you can. Let's bring our white wire down now. Okay. Alright, let's do the same thing with that one if we can. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there's that one. And we're going to get this one on there now. And we want that on there really good. good. All right, make sure it's not going anywhere. I'm gonna tuck that in on the other side of the other side here. Okay, not next to the other one. Okay. Now we want our ground wire, and we're going to attach that one to there also. So let's get ourselves a little wire cover there. And put our ground on there. Okay, our ground coming down, and I'm going to see if I can't screw this into the housing as well while we're at it. Okay, helps if you get a wire on there, I guess. It's a real tough angle here. Get it to the other side, possibly. My ground sure isn't a very long one, so. Alright, let's try it this way. Ha! Perfect. Okay, there to catch it. Try it again. Okay, there's that. So we can put other wires up into there. Out of the way. Like that. Okay, so how far are we looking here? So that one's that far away. Okay. So I can screw these out a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see if it's going to fit. I might need some longer screws. Just because of this is indented into the ceiling a little bit. So we'll see how much I can get away with here. So I put this on there. Okay, that one's up and in, and that one's not. Okay. Aha, did it. Perfect. So that is that. We got a little mount on there. And it looks nice and even all the way around there. Okay, let's move on to our other steps here. Get the rest of this installed for you guys. Okay. Okay, so it says to remove these screws. You should have like 4 sticking out. Get my screwdriver there. And mark where the screws were so we can put them back in there. So, one here. Right, and I just got a little piece of paper. Oops. And we'll mark it with that. Maybe. There we go. And same thing with the other ones. Remove this one. Okay. Let's get a little piece of paper first. Okay. Put that there. And so on, I guess. So that that one right here. And the final screw is going to be right there on the outer loop. Okay. It was right there on the outer loop. Alright, so we're going to go get our base part and put that on there. Okay, so we're going to put this right up under there. And make sure we know where all our screws are. I guess I only need to mark the one screw because none of the others are going to line up, right? So I'll take it out of these ones. Just get this one screw in there. Make sure that's lined up. Put this feed the wire through the bottom there. As long as we get it in. If we get in that one hole, we should be good to go. The other one should line up nicely. Oh, are you kidding me? The screw just went through the hole there. That's not good. Okay, so let's find our hole again. Put this in the screw hole. And I think I should put the washers on there. So I'm going to get some washers, so hang on a second. Okay, so I put the little washers on those. Try to get this through there again. This comes out here. Make sure that one goes right there. Okay. I think I got that lined up pretty good. Try not to move that. Screw in there. The hole was that. The hole was kind of tricky. Okay, I'm hoping that once I get this one in there, they're all going to line up on there. That would be the desired effect. Alright, so let's get another one on there, shall we? And do the opposite one. Oh, yes, there it is right there. Move around a little bit, and the hole appears. So you can get one of them on, all your other holes are going to line up nicely. Just going to hand tighten that on there. Let's give you guys a view here so you can see what's going on. Lower this down here. Alright, so we'll just putting these screws in now. Once you get the one in, so basically you just need to mark the one real good, find out where it goes. Come on. Should just be able to hand tighten these in there. This. And then one more over here. I'll use my screwdriver here. Alright, so easier. So let's tighten these on. I'm just going to tighten up a little bit of the way and then go around and kind of tighten like a tire, I guess. So not too tight on one side. Okay, it didn't say to use the washers here, but I used them because, as you saw if you were watching, my screw fell through the hole there. So get these on there. Pretty tight, not super tight. There we go. Give it a nice, get on there nice and snug at least. Okay. There we go. And there we go. All right, so now we can get our LEDs put on there, so we'll be right back. Okay, first we're putting on our little circuit board in here. So feed your wire through there. Okay, and it's just going to stick on there. It's got little magnets that are actually hold on pretty good. And you want your wires to match up. So I don't know if this is universal. It looks like it. Yeah, it's only one way to plug it in. So we're going to plug that in like that. Okay. It's on there. Now we'll go get our LEDs and put those on there as well. 1 second. Okay. I say okay a lot. Oh, okay, that's okay though. So just kind of configure this up there, I guess. You have your one that has a little outlet that this needs to plug into, so you're going to put that over there by that. And these basically just stick up in there, which is easier than screwing them on there, I guess. Something like that. And I'm just a little hesitant to see if this is going to fit okay, but it looks like it is. And this one's going to come around and stick into there on this side. How does it go in there? Oh, it goes on this side. No, it goes on. Okay. All right. I thought it was this one, but it has a bunch of glue on there, and it's actually this one right here. It's not blocked with a bunch of glue, and let's go in there. I'm assuming like this with the little part up. Okay. There we go. Plugs in there. So that's what it looks like right now. Looks like that's about it. I'll go see if I have to do anything else besides put the cover on there. That should be fairly simple. It just slides in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on and see if it works for you. Alrighty, we are gonna flip the switch. Oh, the switch is on. It's bright. Okay. Let's use a remote here. Power on, power off. Okay. Power's not going off. Light off. Fan. They turn the fan on. Okay, so far the fan is not really working here. Lights are working, and that's about it. Well, it's actually a pretty decently bright light there, so that's good. I'm gonna do a little bit of troubleshooting, and we're gonna come back. All right. So I don't know. I just turned on and worked. Everything was fine. So there we go. Okay, on, off. I don't know if the camera was messing up the stuff, but yeah, works fine now. I'm gonna actually put the our little cover on there. So let's go put that right. Showing on there, so I'm gonna tuck that wire up in there a little bit so it's not pushing against there. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so there it is. It's kind of simple looking, and that's kind of what we want. It's decently bright, puts out a good amount of light actually. Let's go ahead and turn the fan on. It's nice, it makes a little beeping noise to let you know that it read the signal. And that's on 1. It's different. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour. different light settings, I guess. So the blades should spread out a little bit here. There they go. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can hear, but I can't hear the fan at all. There's no sound, which is nice. Let's go see how much air it's putting out. Nice, decent amount of air. It's a super quiet fan. I can't hear anything, so that's cool. Let's crank it up a little bit. That's on 2. There we go. That's what it looks like with the little fan going. Let's see how much air it's putting out. Oh, that is nice. Good amount of air. Super quiet. Okay, let's turn the fan off. Alright, and let's see what we can do with the lights. This is like K. I don't know what that does. I can't tell if it's getting brighter or dimmer or not, so. Okay, that's getting dimmer. Okay, so it's got a dimmer on there. It's like super dim right there. Oh, I see, you can change it to blue or, oh, that's nice. So brighter, and then you can change it like a more of a blue color. Like I guess the spectrum, you know, the 4K to whatever K, you know what I mean? So that is pretty cool. There's still a wire shadow there. I'm going to tuck that wire out of the way. Other than that, my friends, that's what it looks like. It's fairly elegant, and it's not any garish looking chandelier or fandelier or anything. I like how the blades tuck out of the way. Looks pretty slick, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know why it wasn't working there at first, the remote. Everything's working good now. The batteries in the remote was a little hard to put in there. I actually had to put a knife in that little slit to push the crack down to slide it out. But other than that, installing the fan was easier than installing the new outlet, that's for sure. Alright, well my friends, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next review. Alright, so a couple more things on this Fandelier. If you turn off the light switch and flick it off and flick it back on, it'll actually turn your fan on and stuff, so you don't have to use a remote if you want to, if you don't want to. The remote didn't come with a way to hang it, so I basically super glued this thing on there in a little hook, and wall screw that in, so now it hangs on the wall right there. First impression, so as you can see, the room looks kind of dark at the top, and that's just because, turn these other lights off so you can see what I'm talking about here. So it looks dark at the top of the room, which I'm not really used to, but the light underneath is still very good. So the other chandelier we had kind of brightened up the entire room, the ceiling and everything, and that's not really necessary. So it just looks a little darker than the other light because of the ceiling isn't bright, but it's still underneath. It puts out a lot of light, as you can see. So just some final thoughts on that. Everything else, I wish it would have came with its own little remote holder, but it didn't, but that's acceptable. It's super quiet. I like the fact that you can change different colors of the light aspect. The light from, 1K to 6K, or whatever it is, anyways. Dim it and different things like that. So I was pretty happy with this. It's super quiet, puts out some decent air too. So that is the final review. I'm pleased with this light Fandelier, and everyone have a great day. We'll see you next time.